Hey, 49ers fans. We are diving straight into an action-packed update on the San Francisco 49ers and what a season it has been so far. With just 2 games left in the regular season, the NFC playoff picture is shifting rapidly, and the Niners are right in the middle of all the drama. This Sunday night, the team faces the Chicago Bears at home, followed by an intense Week 18 divisional rivalry clash against the Seattle Seahawks, which promises to be an electric showdown with the atmosphere in Levi's Stadium expected to be absolutely hostile. But before we look ahead, let's talk about the explosive performance the Niners delivered last night against the Indianapolis Colts. The team scored an impressive 48 points while holding the Colts to 27, sealing a dominant 21-point victory that featured 3 touchdowns. Brock Purdy was the standout story of the evening, putting together what could arguably be considered the best game of his career. He completed 25 of 34 passes for 295 yards and threw 5 touchdowns, a feat that hasn't been accomplished by a Niners quarterback since Steve Young. In the history of the franchise, only Purdy, Young, and of course Joe Montana have thrown 5 touchdown passes in a single game. Purdy's precision and efficiency showcased a quarterback truly in his element. But the story doesn't stop there. The offense was incredibly balanced throughout the contest. George Kittle racked up over 100 yards, while Jawan Jennings continued his scoring streak with yet another touchdown, marking 7 touchdowns in his last 7 games. Meanwhile, the running game was just as impressive. Christian McCaffrey carried the ball 21 times for 117 yards and also added 2 touchdowns through the air, contributing to the team's remarkable offensive display. The offensive line has clearly made significant strides this season, opening up running lanes and creating opportunities for the skill players to shine. While the offense stole the headlines, the Niners' defense showed signs of improvement after an early rocky start. They allowed 2 quick touchdowns on the first 2 drives, but after those initial setbacks, they tightened up considerably. In the final 7 drives, they controlled the game better, particularly against the run, holding Jonathan Taylor to just 46 yards on 16 carries. Alec Pierce, a free agent after this season, showed his worth with 4 catches for 86 yards and 2 touchdowns, making a strong case for potentially joining the Niners in the future. Despite some defensive concerns, the overall performance was a testament to the depth and resilience of the squad, especially considering the challenges faced this year, including injuries to key players such as Nick Bosa and Fred Warner, as well as Brock Purdy missing 8 games earlier in the season. Matt Jones stepped in admirably, going 5-3 in Purdy's absence, keeping the team competitive through difficult stretches. The Niners have overcome significant obstacles, and now, with an 11-4 record, they sit in a very favorable position as the regular season winds down. This is particularly remarkable considering many analysts predicted a reset year or even a rebuilding phase for San Francisco. Instead, the organization has executed with precision from top to bottom, reaffirming why it is regarded as one of the most well-run and successful teams in professional sports history. The operational excellence and culture of winning within the franchise are evident, and it shows in the way the team responds to adversity week after week. Looking ahead, the playoff picture is becoming increasingly clear. The Niners still have a realistic path to secure the number 1 seed in the NFC, which would be a huge advantage heading into the postseason. With victories over the Bears and Seahawks, they can not only finish the season strong with 7 straight wins, but also set themselves up to play potentially every remaining playoff game, including the Super Bowl at Levi's Stadium. Imagine that, playing Super Bowl 60 at home without having to travel once since the Monday night matchup against Indianapolis. That scenario alone adds an incredible level of motivation for the squad, giving them a unique opportunity to capitalize on home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Meanwhile, other NFC contenders are jostling for position as well. The Los Angeles Rams suffered a narrow loss after leading 30-4 in the 4th quarter against Seattle, while the Bears pulled off a dramatic comeback against Green Bay to move up the seeding ladder. The Eagles have secured their spot as the NFC East champions and hold the 3rd seed, while the Panthers and Buccaneers continue their battle for the NFC South crown. The Packers sit in 7th place, completing the complex and ever-changing landscape of the playoff race. For the Niners, the path to the top seed may appear straightforward, but nothing comes easy in the NFC this season. Victory against the Bears is critical, and the team cannot afford to overlook a Chicago squad that has played exceptionally well, bouncing back from a winless start to go 11-2 over the past 13 games. The Bears have a few advantages heading into the matchup, including additional days of rest and preparation, which could play a role in a tightly contested game. Week 18 against the Seahawks will likely be a defining moment for both the division and playoff positioning. The Niners defeated Seattle on the road during Week 1, but since that loss, the Seahawks have been on fire, winning 11 of their subsequent 14 games. Both matchups will test the Niners' mettle and force them to bring their A game, but San Francisco's recent momentum, including a 5-game winning streak, bodes well for their prospects. The potential for a top seed finish adds even more stakes, as it would not only guarantee a first-round bye in the playoffs, but also maximize home field advantage for the remainder of the postseason. San Francisco's consistency and depth have been key factors in their success. Brock Purdy's emergence as a reliable and dynamic quarterback, combined with a versatile offensive attack featuring McCaffrey, Kittle, and Jennings, has kept the Niners competitive against every type of opponent. Even the defense, while still showing areas for improvement, has stepped up at crucial moments, particularly against the run. Injuries and roster challenges have tested the organization, yet the team has shown resilience, adaptability, and poise. The coaching staff deserves credit for maintaining focus, making tactical adjustments, and ensuring that the Niners are peaking at precisely the right moment of the season. As the regular season enters its final stretch, San Francisco fans have much to be excited about, with the potential to see their team dominate at home through the playoffs, culminating in a historic Super Bowl 60 experience at Levi's Stadium, a scenario that seemed improbable at the start of the year. The energy, confidence, and cohesion of the roster are palpable, and every member of the team appears determined to finish strong and make a deep playoff run. With that in mind, Sunday night's clash against the Bears represents the first crucial step in what could be a memorable finish to the season. Every pass, every run, and every defensive stop will count as the Niners aim to maintain their winning streak and secure favorable playoff positioning. Week 18 against Seattle, with divisional bragging rights on the line, will provide another high-stakes environment that tests the team's mettle, mental toughness, and ability to execute under pressure. The players are motivated, the coaching staff has a clear game plan, and the fans are ready to bring the noise, ensuring that Levi's Stadium becomes a fortress as the Niners seek to close out the regular season with an exclamation point. The level of excitement surrounding the team is unmatched, especially after a season that was initially labeled as a rebuilding year. From overcoming injuries to key contributors to navigating the complexities of an 11-4 record with games still to play, San Francisco has demonstrated remarkable grit and determination. The offensive weapons are firing on all cylinders. The quarterback has proven he can deliver under pressure, and the defense has stepped up when necessary, particularly in critical moments late in games. It's a combination of talent, preparation, and execution that has propelled the Niners into playoff contention with a real shot at the top seed, giving fans hope for a historic run and the potential for a Super Bowl experience at home, something rarely seen in the NFL. Heading into Week 18, all eyes will be on Levi's Stadium as the Niners prepare to face their longtime rivals, the Seattle Seahawks. The stakes could not be higher, not only for the pride of the division, but also for securing the top seed in the NFC, a position that carries enormous strategic advantage throughout the playoffs. San Francisco has shown remarkable resilience all season, overcoming injuries, mid-season setbacks, and roster challenges to position themselves among the league's elite. Christian McCaffrey continues to be a game-changer, seamlessly blending his rushing and receiving skills to keep defenses guessing. His vision, agility, and ability to break tackles have made him a nightmare for opponents all year, and paired with Brock Purdy's precise passing and leadership, the Niners' offensive machinery has rarely been more efficient. George Kittle's presence in the middle of the field adds another dimension, allowing Purdy to stretch defenses vertically while McCaffrey exploits gaps in the line. Jawan Jennings has been consistent, making big plays and scoring in consecutive games, giving the team multiple reliable options in critical situations. The offensive balance is one of the key reasons the Niners have climbed to 11 wins and 4 losses, defying early predictions that this season would be a year of reset or rebuilding. The defense, while still evolving, has stepped up at the most crucial moments, particularly in run-stopping situations and when forced to adjust mid-game. Jonathan Taylor was contained effectively in the last matchup, and despite allowing early touchdowns, the Niners tightened coverage and limited the Colts' options, showcasing a level of adaptability that has become a trademark of this team. Fred Warner and Nick Bosa's absences tested the squad's depth, yet the younger players have risen to the occasion, demonstrating the franchise's commitment to building a well-rounded and resilient roster. The defensive line's improved ability to open lanes for linebackers and create pressure on the quarterback has been pivotal in keeping the Niners competitive, even in high-stakes matchups. While mistakes and missed opportunities remain, the overall trajectory shows clear improvement, especially as the playoffs approach. From a strategic standpoint, the next 2 games are critical in determining the Niners' postseason path. A win against the Bears would solidify momentum heading into the Week 18 showdown with Seattle, a game that could decide not only the division, but also which team secures the coveted top seed. The Bears are not an easy opponent. They have rebounded spectacularly after a slow start to the season, showcasing explosive offense and opportunistic defense. San Francisco must be prepared for a physical, high-tempo contest where every play matters. The preparation, attention to detail, and ability to execute under pressure will be key differentiators. The Niners coaching staff has emphasized situational awareness, turnover avoidance, and efficiency in red zone scenarios, all of which will be critical in navigating these final regular season tests. Seattle, on the other hand, represents a familiar but formidable challenge. The Seahawks have been one of the hottest teams in the league since their Week 1 loss to the Niners, winning 11 of their last 14 games. They are disciplined, physically imposing, and have a quarterback capable of making big plays under pressure. The Niners' victory in Week 1 showcased their ability to compete at the highest level, but the rematch promises an even more intense atmosphere, with both teams vying for control of the NFC. Levi's Stadium is expected to be a fortress, with fans bringing energy, noise, and unwavering support, amplifying the home field advantage. Every snap, every block, and every defensive assignment will be magnified in significance, and the players understand the implications of this matchup, not just for seeding, but for the momentum heading into the postseason. Beyond the rivalry and seeding implications, there is the tantalizing prospect of playing a Super Bowl at home. If the Niners secure the top seed and maintain their winning trajectory, every playoff game, from the divisional round to the NFC Championship, could take place at Levi's Stadium, culminating in Super Bowl 60. This unique scenario adds another layer of motivation, as it allows the team to remain in familiar surroundings, minimizing travel fatigue while maximizing preparation time. The mental and emotional boost of potentially hosting the NFL's biggest stage cannot be overstated. Players feed off the crowd, thrive on the energy, and understand the historic opportunity that lies ahead. Every practice, every walkthrough, and every game plan this week is designed to put the Niners in the best possible position to capitalize on that advantage. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the NFL world, rumors are swirling that elite center Tyler Linderbaum may be on the verge of joining the San Francisco 49ers. Sources close to the situation suggest that negotiations have progressed rapidly, and if the reports are accurate, this could mark one of the most unexpected acquisitions in recent league history. Known for his agility, intelligence, and remarkable technique, Linderbaum has been a cornerstone of offensive lines wherever he has played, and his potential arrival in San Francisco has ignited fervent speculation among fans and analysts alike. The 49ers, already lauded for their dynamic offensive schemes and solid coaching staff, would seemingly gain a transformative presence at the center position. Linderbaum's ability to read defenses and make split-second adjustments could elevate the Niners' already formidable offensive front to new heights. Observers point out that pairing his skill set with San Francisco's versatile running game and creative quarterback play could create a synergy that rivals even the league's most celebrated offenses. While the team has not officially confirmed any signing, insiders indicate that discussions have reached an advanced stage, prompting a wave of excitement across social media platforms. Speculation is particularly intense because Linderbaum's signing would represent a significant deviation from the 49ers' usual off-season strategies, which have often emphasized gradual roster development over headline-grabbing moves. Analysts are already debating the potential ripple effects, with some suggesting that this could trigger a domino effect in the NFC, forcing rival teams to reconsider their offensive line priorities. Fans are equally enthralled and divided. Some argue that acquiring a player of Linderbaum's caliber could instantly solidify San Francisco's championship aspirations, while others caution that integrating a new centerpiece into an established offensive unit carries its own set of challenges. Regardless, the buzz surrounding this possible signing is undeniable. If confirmed, Tyler Linderbaum in a 49ers uniform would not just be a headline. It could redefine the team's identity and send the NFL rumor mill into overdrive for months to come. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.